Hi, welcome to CalStar 111 Tarot. My name is Kelly. Thank you so much for visiting my channel today. This video is going to be a general reading for November 3rd. Wow, today is definitely a big day. We all know in the US we've got the election going on. It's quite the intensity right now. We just also had a full moon on the weekend in Taurus, and we also have a Mercury retrograde ending today. And we have the 11/11 portal coming up. So right now there's a whole mix of things that are going on. So the way I like to do my readings is to look at the connection between you and your person. So we're going to be looking at your headspace, your person's headspace, your heart space, your person's heart space, overall energy, and underlying energy. So anything that could be lurking beneath the surface or trying to poke through. Again, this is a general reading. This could be for soulmates, twin flames, deep spiritual connections, soul connections. I don't really like to use labels, so you know your relationship or your connection best. So I trust that you will take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's your story, amazing. If it's not, that's okay too. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store for. Let's see what the cards have in store for November 3rd. November 3rd. Now, I always say think about your thoughts. Okay, viewer? Think about your thoughts. What is in your headspace right now? What is going on in your headspace? What is going on in your headspace? What is going on in your headspace for November 3rd? Okay, what do we got? That's too many cards. I think there's a lot going on in our heads today, actually. You can really feel it out there. It's especially not just because of the election today, but there's definitely so many emotions, or there's just so much going on that I think people are really feeling it. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, you might find me looking at my deck quite a bit. It's not because I need to read the deck to find these messages. The messages do come to me. Cards are just a tool. It's just that this is a new deck that I just got in the other day, and it is called the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. And I'm really drawn to the pictures on this deck and the messages that are at the bottom, because I do find that they're so, I don't know, they just really speak to me. They're so detailed. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. See, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, okay? They're like molasses. However, okay, they like to do things the right way. So, you know, this is somebody, I mean, this is your headspace. This is either you or the person you're thinking about, you know, loyal, dedicated, protective. Okay, so earth energy here to start in your headspace. Maybe you're slowly moving towards something. Timing is everything. You know, that's the message. They're just like right away. Wait for the perfect timing. Timing is everything. Okay, guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Maybe you feel the presence of somebody watching over you or who's with you. Someone who's passed, could be your spirit guides. What is in your person's headspace? What do they think about you? What is in your person's headspace today for November 3rd? What is in your person's headspace? What is in your person's headspace? Okay, what have we got here? Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Now, what I do find really interesting about this picture of the King of Swords, because it has popped up a few times for me, is he looks so like, like he really does not look very impressed, okay? Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So I'm not sure if the person you're dealing with is emotionally unavailable, okay? But they are very intelligent, impartial, respected. I mean, air signs, you know, this is somebody who's decisive, okay? They're objective. They see the bigger picture, okay? They're fair-minded, good speakers, communicate clearly, but they could be emotionally unavailable, okay? So King of Swords, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is in your heart space today? November 3rd. What is in your heart space? Okay. What did we get? Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. Interesting, because your person in their headspace is this King of Swords energy, which is, you know, sort of cool, calm, and collected. And we've got this Queen of Swords that, you know, sitting here on the beach, you know, with the water, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. You know, when I see that your person comes up as unemotional, relationships, or being emotionally unavailable, it feels to me that you in your heart, you're a very giving person, and maybe to a bit of a fault where you're not thinking about yourself. I can speak to this also in that often I was giving to everybody else. You know, everybody was pulling at me, and my nurturing heart was always, you know, taking care of others, when in reality, I needed to take care of myself. Okay, so this could be a message for you that, you know, trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends. Of course, you care so much about the people around you. Follow your heart. Take care of yourself. Okay. Interesting. What is in your person's heart space? Because in their head, they're King of Swords. They're all about the thoughts. You're all about the emotions I'm seeing in your heart. What is in your person's heart? What is in your person's heart space today? Okay, so Queen of Wands. Okay, this card is actually, because a lot of, okay, we've got Queen energy, King energy, Knight energy. I mean, this is very strong here. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There's nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. Okay, so, you know, the message that I'm getting here is, if I'm looking at this King of Swords, he doesn't look too happy. And, you know, when I read the card here that says the need for balance between career and personal life, this King of Swords is emotionally unavailable. Maybe they're giving all their time to work and not as much time to you, to your family, to friends, or to the people that they care about. But in their heart, you know, they know that they're brilliant. I mean, obviously we know that the King of Swords is intelligent, okay, respected. And then we're looking in the heart, this Queen of Wands energy. I mean, again, you can be masculine and have Queen of Wands energy. You can be King of Swords and have female energy as well. Keep in mind that it's energy, not gender, right? So in this person's heart, they have Queen of Wands energy, right? There's nothing you can't do. As somebody who's very motivated, very respected, somebody who believes in themselves. But again, the balance and the balance between career and personal life is needed. So it could be that they're emotionally unavailable. So the overall energy that we have here is the Eight of Swords. This is that card of like mental entrapment. Okay, the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. Now, you know, if this King of Swords isn't happy, you've got to do something about it. I mean, there's sort of like dissatisfaction on the facial expression. I mean, it's very evident that this person just is like, meh, right? And, you know, the message here that came out for the Queen of Cups was follow your heart. So when I see this, the illusion of entrapment, okay, we're not bound by everybody else. We're not trapped. Okay, we have the ability to free ourselves. And I know what that's like. I've definitely been through it. Take responsibility for your life now. Okay, interesting. Some pretty interesting messages here that are unfolding. Bottom of the deck. So what's lurking beneath the surface? The Sun, happiness. Okay, the Sun is considered the happiest card in the deck. I mean, a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. Okay, so wow. I mean, there's a fire lit under here. You know, there is definitely positive energy that's lurking beneath the surface, that's ready to come out. You know, the overall energy is this eight of swords, which is again this sort of like entrapment. But you don't have to be entrapped, because beneath the surface you've got what it takes. There's that fire, that sun, to get you out and get you moving. There's magical opportunities on the horizon. So let's take a look at some oracle cards and clarify. What is in your headspace? What is this Knight of Pentacles about? You know, I think you are a person that is very loyal and dedicated. You're there for other people. I can feel that with that Queen of Cups energy. You're somebody that other people can count on, and you always do for everyone else, but you have to look out for yourself as well. Okay, that's the strong message that I'm getting. So what is this Knight of Pentacles? What is this Knight of Pentacles about in your headspace? What is this Knight of Pentacles in your headspace? Thriving. Okay, so listen. The Knight of Pentacles may be slow. Okay, and again, slow like molasses. But any movement forward is thriving. Okay, nobody wants to be stuck. So you've got the sun energy on the bottom of the deck that's telling you happiness is here. You know, you need sunshine for growth. So in order to move forward, you have to grow. You have to learn. Okay, so I definitely see some positives here about you thriving and moving forward. Okay, so it's time to get out of your heads. You know, if you're thinking you can't do it, you can. You can. I don't sound cliche, but if I can do it, you can do it. You know, we've all been through situations in life where we thought we weren't going to see the other end. You know, we weren't going to see the other side. But it's totally possible to get there. I know it is. Just got to get out of our own heads. Now, your person is this King of Swords, speaking of being in the head, right? Intelligent. Communicates clearly, but unemotional. Maybe even emotionally unavailable. What is going on in your person's headspace? Let's clarify. Okay, miracles. Okay. The King of Swords is very logical. Okay, they like to look at things, you know, from the bigger picture. They like to see what's in front of them. But I think they have to also believe in miracles. Okay, and that, you know, this meh feeling, okay, miracles can happen and it can change. Okay, this down and out kind of look on this guy's face, it can change. Okay, so it tells me that miracles are possible. In fact, I know they are. Okay, I don't have to guess. I know. What is in your heart space? We had the Queen of Cups, loving, caring, nurturing energy in your feels. Solitude. You know, when I look at this Queen of Cups card and I see her sitting on the shore and she's looking out into the water, it's like she's sort of like collecting her thoughts, her emotions. She's reevaluating things. Yeah, there's just a sense of like deep thought, but just about how to move forward. And I think that's a bit of solitude is important. We need to be within our own thoughts or our own feelings sometimes to figure out what is needed for us. We can't rely on other people to bring us happiness. We have to make ourselves happy first. And it looks to me that the advice here, following your heart, and taking care of yourself. And you can only do that by having moments of solitude. I don't know about you, but I do like alone time. I do like alone time to recharge and to sort of like reset myself. Okay. But that's also the Virgo in me. I'm a hermit. So it's not surprising, but I do understand why solitude is so needed. That's what works for me. Queen of Wands in your person's heart space. Needing a balance between career and personal life. Can be controlling. I mean, the King of Swords in the headspace says decisive, knows what they know. Relaxation. Okay. So when it says here that there's a balance needed between career and personal life in the Queen of Wands, there's some relaxation that's needed. Okay, sometimes you can't be work all the time. There has to be that balance. So this person that you're dealing with needs to relax. It's business and social. I always use that line all the time in my teachings, and that is understanding the concept of business is business, social is social. And sometimes we can't blur those lines. We have to be serious when we're serious, but we also have to be social when we're social. And that means having some downtime or some relaxation. So, you know, maybe this King of Swords over here, maybe he's just tired. He's tired of being tired. Maybe he's working a little too much. okay? And maybe he needs to relax a little bit, believe in miracles and relax a little bit. Now, in the overall energy, we had the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is that mental entrapment, the illusion of entrapment. It doesn't mean we're really entrapped, okay? It just means there's this illusion that we have this like fence around us, or that we're imprisoned in our thoughts. It doesn't mean that it's actually real. We often self-impose that. So what is the card that's going to clarify this? Community. Now, what I think is really important about this card is I'm seeing this sort of like beam of light, this rainbow coming in. It's telling me that, you know, at the end of a storm, we've got this rainbow, and I see these butterflies of transformation. So yeah, it's an illusion that we can be entrapped, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, we need to take action, take responsibility for our lives, and know that there is, when you have a rainbow, there's your pot of gold right at the end of that rainbow. It's there, okay? So I do feel this sort of sense of transformation and community. Now, the Sun card, freedom. Freedom. Okay, so look, the Sun card talks about having joy and success here, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. You know, here's this freedom, being free, no expectations, no entrapments, not self-imposing ourselves into this worry and this overthinking. So it feels to me that beneath the surface, we've got happiness and we've got freedom. Freedom of that entrapment is what I'm getting. Okay, so thriving, a bit of solitude. You got to go deep. Got to go deep within, right? If you want change, and miracles on the horizon. If we really believe. Okay, so this is your reading for November 3rd. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this resonated. Take care, and I'll see you soon.